Yo, what it do, support crew? It's Moral Support the podcast, man. We back with another one. I got my guy Vermont Ray here with me today, man. We got DJ Moral back on the scene. He took some PTO for a little bit, but he back on the scene, and he our guy Duane gonna live through him today. You know, Mr. 1% Better always here. With
he might be a little bit more hush than he.
Yeah, oh man, I don't know. They might have to size each other up, see what's going on. But yeah, he gonna live through him on today, man. This is a little different for us. You know, it's usually the two of us, but it's the three of us in some way, in some manner. So this is what we told y'all. This is what I got forward to looking forward to from now on, cause things grow, things evolve, things multiply. And it's just a small step of the multiplication that's going on throughout God's fruit. So we here, we live, we in full effect, man. You know, we got our pinks on a little bit, representing what the month is. You know, shout out Tony Strong. Shout out, breast cancer awareness in general.
Yes, sir.
You know, Mr. Think King, Sinus Ambassador over there, man.
You know, we gotta rep the brand always.
Yeah, it's always there. We always repping something and somebody. Even if you don't see it, just know. That's a jewel for another day. Yeah. But we here, we live. We here to bring some wisdom, some jewels. Just be us, man, and let y'all live through the things that we live through vicariously. Our young brother here got something heavy on his heart today. So when we got something heavy on our heart, man, we know it'll weigh us down sometimes, so we don't like to hold on to it. We like to get it off, so that passion or that thing that we got burning, we gotta be like Usher and let it burn. You know what I mean? Yeah. So talk to him, man. What we got today, man?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like lately, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know me, bro. God, he just been speaking to me lately, bro. And something that you see in the Bible a lot, you know what I'm saying, is a lot of people who did great things. Like one of my favorite, people who lived was Solomon. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You got Solomon, you got Jesus, you got Abraham, you got Moses, you got a lot of boys.
Yeah.
And something that they all have in common is, bro, they great, bro.
That wisdom.
Yeah, bro. And it's really just been on my heart lately, bro. Super heavy, bro. To the point where it's been almost emotional, you know what I'm saying? To how you be having that part when you just about to drop a tear type of joint, it really hit, but a tear of joy though. Yeah. A tear of joy. Alright. It just been I really just want to be great, bro. I just want to be great, you know what I'm saying? And
great.
yeah, bro. Cause bro, names don't just be names, bro. I think that's the only thing that we get messed up with in America, bro.
About it.
That's just another, you know what I'm saying? It's a title, you know what I'm saying, that kind of demonstrate partly of who you are. You know what I'm saying? So whenever I say that, bro, it's just when people I feel they think great, bro, it's just it comes to mind great at what?
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Great at what? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I want to be great at being a husband, you know what I'm saying, being a servant of God, being great at my gifts, so many other things in life I could name that I want to be great at, but I want to be the greatest as I can, that I could become, you know what I'm saying, before it's that time, you know what I mean? And some would say oh, you young, you got time, but it's just bro,
your time is now.
Time is always now. You know what I'm saying? I remember that movie you was telling me about, In Time, with what's your boy's name,
Justin
bro?
Timberlake.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, check it out if you ain't been out for some years.
It's a banger. It's a banger, bro. But bro, people don't really count the cost, bro.
Jeez.
They don't really count the cost, bro. They don't know
to being great.
To being great, bro.
So what's your definition of being great? In your own eyes, in your own heart and mind. When you look at somebody, what bro? You know what I mean?
It's when I look at somebody, bro, I'm wow, they're really doing their God-given gift. You know what I'm saying? Let's think about one of the greatest of all time. You got Kobe, bro. Mm-hmm. He gave it all before you went. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And he had more. You know what I'm saying? He impacted the world after it. You know You know what I'm saying? After he died still.
To this day.
You know what I'm saying? But like when you seen him, bro, when you seen him play, bro, you seen greatness, bro. You seen somebody who perfected their craft in the dark, bro, before it came to the light. But that's greatness, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's more than just about the money. You know what I'm saying? Even though, like, people be looking at money the wrong way. Like, money's a measure of how many people you serve on this earth. Like, we need to stop associating it with something like, money's just, how many people you got out on or something like that.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, it's more than just that. You know what I'm saying? Because you need money to help people. Feel me? I feel like that's something that just be left out. You know what I'm saying? You could really change somebody's life, put them in a better position or something like that. You know what I mean? But, bro, whenever I see somebody doing what they put their heart after, they not just talking about it, but they actually doing it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, they gifted in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they ain't just average. You see them trying. You know what I'm saying? You see them starting, bro. That's greatness, bro.
All right.
Because it's like, I feel like it's nothing that you never really achieve. You know what I'm saying? It's a lifelong journey, in my opinion.
Big time. There's definitely no place of arrival when it comes to greatness. And 2 words I heard from you talking, mentioning Kobe and just mentioning, the optimization of your gifts and whatnot, is impact and legacy. Yeah, I mean, because you make an impact to leave a legacy, and you leave a legacy of impact. I mean, and anybody that I truly look at as a great person has a footprint in this world. I mean, and not by being famous or celebrity, but they literally have impacted other people's lives, and probably including myself. There's some people I do view as great who didn't impact me personally, but I see how they can impact other people, because I mean, and whatever facets that they were great in, I can see that impact being made. So I feel like you said, even money is a big tool and an asset to leverage to make impact. You know what I mean? So it's like anything that I look at and can identify to be great, I gotta see a paper trail of impact. You know what I mean? Like, or else I personally can't count it all to the, you know what I mean, to what somebody would say is the GOAT or something. Like, where's the impact that?
And what did you do, bro? Because I look at it like, one of my foundations and the purpose on why I feel like I'm here, bro, is to bless my family with wealth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And other families as well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And this right here is a part of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we get to pour knowledge into the world. You know what I'm saying? Even though we are still in early parts of our life, but I feel like we've made it through a lot of obstacles. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
We jumped a lot of hurdles already, you know what I'm saying? Even starting to, like, where we come from, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we beat the odds.
We beat the odds for sure. But it's crazy because, bro, the odds don't stop.
Sheesh.
You know what I'm saying? The odds never stop, bro.
That's
they'll never
spill.
Stop, bro.
That's real spill. You figure once 21, graduated high school, or 18, graduated high school, but made it to 21, you ain't in jail, you ain't in the grave. You figure, like, the dice stop rolling or something. It's like,
they just started, bro.
The stakes actually get higher at this point.
Heck shit.
That crown get heavier. Them jewels you get added to your crown, they make that crown a little heavier. And it's like, man, that weight start weighing down on you. Especially when you got aspirations and ambitions to be great.
Yeah. But one of the biggest things is, like, bro, we made for this, bro.
Yeah.
We was literally molded.
We as in we. Like, not just me and him, not just DJ Moral, not, you know what I mean, not Moral Support, you know what I mean, a podcast. We, us.
Bro, you got every tool inside of you need to be who it is you was put here to be, bro. Yeah. And I feel like that's super important for us not to forget. Like, even whenever we face trials and tribulations, bro, it's inside of you, bro. Like, it's already done. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm so grateful that, our Heavenly Father, God, just is like, like, bro, you made after me, bro. Like, I created the world. I created you. So it's like, you can't be stopped. Jeez. You know what I mean? Especially when you operate in your purpose. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be stopped, bro.
Yeah. So would you define yourself to be great right here in this moment?
That's a heavy question.
Yeah, it is.
Only because it's like, I feel like I'm at the point where it's like I'm constantly chasing new levels, you know what I'm saying? And it's like I'm never in a comparison of me and somebody else. It's always against me now, my past self, the person I want to become. But like,
It's heavy because the humility and being God fearing man. You like, I don't even want to own that yet, but
no, I don't.
But on the twofold, like you just said, you got everything now. Like, I mean, so like you have not only do you have everything now, you have accomplished a lot at this point, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you specifically, I'm saying most people out there, where you at or where you are at now is probably prayers answered from years ago, bro.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you don't let the greatness or proclaiming to be great now be a ceiling for you.
Yeah,
you can still say I'm great, but I got more stories to go.
When you put it like that, yeah,
because your IG's rated great right now. I'm just saying,
and that's because like that's who like I strive to be.
No doubt, you claim it.
It's not just no name. I mean,
doubt.
Like it's something I live up to every day. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, I would say, yeah, I'm great now.
It don't sound good flowing from out the mouth.
It don't. And that's why I kind of struggle with saying it. But whenever I really think about it, it's like, bro, like, there's so much more.
Yeah, for sure.
There's so much more I got to give.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so much more because, like, me and you have our conversation, and I'm just like, bro, it feel like I'm walking on water.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How Peter was.
Yeah.
With God. But you was like, bro, you flying. I'm like, he like, bro, you flying. You know what I'm saying? And it's like,
if you know, you know.
And one of the reasons, I guess, you know what I'm saying, we could talk about that a little bit. The only reason why he's saying that is because it's like, I mean, I'm 21, you know what I'm saying? We've acquired 2 properties.
Hold on. Before he even start giving off this list of greatness and impact, I gotta get a disclaimer because I was 21 when I bought a crib and either just doing some pretty dope things. Glory be to God at this young age still. You know what I mean? For sure. But it's like we sometimes be so prideful and discouraged to give the glory because we don't want to sound boastful that we just don't need to let people know what's going on. People don't know the greatness that we have accomplished through God because we don't talk about it.
You not better with that all the time.
Me too, to this day. And it's like, all because we don't want it to be eyes on us. But if we truly know we didn't do it by ourselves, then we should have no problem giving up the glory for what is rightfully deserved.
Oh, for sure.
Talking about those things what you're about to talk about.
Yeah. But like, I acquired, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even say like that even like a little bit funny. But like, we acquired like 2 properties, you know what I'm saying? 21, married, you know what I mean?
Glory.
You know.
Yeah.
That's a blessing within itself because me and my wife, we came a long way, you know what I'm saying? So that, and then just a couple of other things, you know what I mean? And it's just like, but it all took not knowing, bro. It's like the unknown, bro. Like, greatness is the unknown.
That's deep. Break that down.
It's so unknown.
Break that down.
Because it's like, bro, like, I've been studying real estate for who knows how long, bro. For years, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, like, cause you just got a crib. I mean, back in, what was that?
2024.
Yeah. What was that? Last August. I mean, October.
Yeah.
Yeah, November. So you coming up
on
your 1 year anniversary on your second joint. I mean,
big time.
And I want to give you your flowers for that, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like whenever you hang around greatness, you become greatness too, my boy. You know what I'm saying? He acquired a property at 21 and I'm doing it at 21. So it's like your surroundings is major. You know what I mean?
Big time. And I let a multiplication in it because not never comparison, but just showing how it's supposed to be. My first acquirement was a single family. Yours was. Yeah, I mean, so it's like to see the evolution in it. Like, not to say, if you would have did a single family, it wouldn't have been a blessing. But I just see it as a multiplied blessing. Like, you didn't just get the impact that I got and ran with it, but you wouldn't have baked the cake even bigger, which is how I believe it's supposed to go. You shouldn't. If I started from the basement, you should be able to start from the first.
Iron sharper iron, always.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, I mean, but yeah, I had to wait, bro. I had to wait since last November, bro.
That's deep.
And we just bought this joint, what was that? August.
Yeah, glory.
You know what I mean?
Glory.
And thank God, you know what I mean? Because his timing is always perfect, but it's like, bro, you gotta wait. You know what I mean? Even when you working that stuff in the dark, bro, you not seeing the results, bro. You know how many no's I had to deal with, bro?
Yeah.
From lenders to putting in offers and stuff like that. I mean, like, bro, you really, like, it's like, how bad do you want it? You know what I mean? And I was, you know what I mean, we was talking a little bit before this, but there was somebody who, you know what I'm saying, I still, you know, appreciate closely.
No doubt.
Somebody who I used to work for and stuff like that. But he was just like, and he's accumulated a lot of things on this earth, you know what I'm saying? I would consider him somebody who's one of the greats, you know what I'm saying? Because he just perfected his skills and he operated at like such a high level.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, he's a dope businessman. And I learned a lot of things from him, but he just was like, yo, like, you want to do all this different stuff, but what do you want to, like, what are you willing to give up? You know what I'm saying? In worldly terms, they say, what are you willing to sacrifice?
Right.
You know what I mean? And I'm just like, bro, like, I'm willing to give up everything except for my soul.
All right, that's heavy. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And get like that when you got your eye on the prize. Yeah.
And it's just like, and that's what I say to people, like, whenever they trying to, you know, break bad habits and stuff, I'm just like, bro, like, how bad do you want it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
Because it's like, I feel like sometimes us as humans, bro, we get too caught up on holding on to wrong things when it's like that one thing that we got to let go is going to be the one that's going to take us to the next level.
It's going to be that thing, bro. It's always that thing. That thing that you holding on to is always the thing that's holding you back. It's always anchoring you down from getting to the destination that you meant to be, bro. It's unnecessary weight. Leave the baggage at home. We do not need that type of baggage. Like, and then there's always the, you know, the perspective that we surrendered it when we didn't. It's like we hid it in our basement or something. It's like we think because it's locked away in our basement that it's not going to affect us.
We got to let that go.
It's going to come to your living room again, bro. Sure. Like, man, that's going to show in the fruit of what you're trying to bring forth. So let go, bro. Let go.
Heck shit, bro. You got to, because it's just like, I think about like you, for example. You know what I'm saying? Like, when boys was started like fasting, you know what I'm saying, when you first went vegan, bro, like, you was doing it, and then it was just like, all right, I really want to become vegan, but you was still trying to hold on, like, to, you know, different stuff, like candy and stuff like that, and you just like, come on, bro, like, I gotta let this go. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really gotta let things go to the next level. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta, bro, I don't even know how to, like, it's something that you can't even really kind of explain.
You said it best,
so you get there.
Yeah. That and it really is that thing. Like, you gotta actually get there to understand it, and like that's why fasting was so beautiful to me as a journey to go through to get you there, because you in a journey of fasting, you go without something. I mean, you abstain from something, you give up something, you sacrifice something. So you making that decision to say, I'm giving up A and B to get C. It brings a different type of empowerment to you, bro. It shows you, from one, your capabilities. It shows you the way that God can work through you, especially when you're submissive, bro. Yeah. Like, bro, I was somewhere today, bro, and I'm always in this position. It's so funny. I was serving food earlier. It's food that I don't eat. You know what I mean? Completely, bro. I looked at this chicken. I said, bro, this looks so good, bro.
Probably smell good, too.
Bro, it smell good. And guess what? I know it tastes good. To this day, bro, I know chicken don't taste nasty, bro. I'm not lying to myself as if I don't remember them.
Trick yourself.
Yeah, I mean, chicken used to be like this, bro. You know what I mean? Chicken used to be locked in, bro. I used to throw them birds on the grill every week. Listen, I know it tastes good, bro. Yeah. Many things I ate in the past, bro, I do not gotta trick myself and say it's nasty for me to abstain from it. I just know it's not. It don't get me. It's not part of the blueprint, bro. It's not part of the blueprint. It's not part of the journey and where I'm trying to get to, where I'm at now. It hasn't got me here. And I count the cost. I add the cost, bro. That is a 5 steps backwards. I'm trying to go forward, bro. And don't get it wrong. I take steps backwards sometimes. Not in the veganism life. I'm locked in with that. You know what I mean? But there is some stuff where we all got that though. Yeah, I mean, but we all stumble in some area. But I'm honest to myself. Like, I know when I stumble, bro. Like,
you hold yourself
a good amount of the times. You know what I mean? I do. And then a lot of times when I don't know, God brings it to my awareness, and I don't feel good. You know what I mean? So it's rarely that I'm ever consciously making a decision where I know this ain't going, you know what I mean? Especially when it's a decision that that directly just affects me. Like there's a lot of things we do, and as a man, especially as a husband, you'll learn more as you build a family too. There's some compromises we make. You know what I mean? There's some things we do because it might make somebody else happy, or it might make somebody else, get gratified in this moment. It's cool. You know what I mean? Count the costs, add it up, see if you go for it. But there's gonna be some things where you do gotta come with the hard nose. Yeah. It's like we got the hard nose throughout life. Like you said, throughout your journey just now. You got a lot of no's throughout your journey of looking for a house, bro. And them no's was a test and a challenge to see if you was true to your vision, true to your purpose, true to what you was promised. Because if you know the promise, bro, and you hear no, bro, what is it really to you? It's nothing, bro. It's
because you know what God already told you, bro.
That's like, bro, it's like walking through a hallway of doors, bro. Just imagine let's say 100-foot hallway, bro. You doors left and right, all around. You open the door up, not this one. You open the door up, not that. You keep opening up doors until it's the door that you rightfully supposed to be.
Only if you stay consistent, though, bro.
If you know what I mean,
consistency, major, bro.
And it could be any one of those doors. It could be the very last one. It could be the middle one. You don't know, so just open them all up, bro. Just, you know what I mean. And I ain't saying venture off and do anything.
Just go do whatever.
I mean? Don't let that be too broad. I ain't saying do anything, but I'm saying if your key fits in that door, give it a jingle. Give it a jingle.
And I feel like it's super important, like I was just saying, like to stay consistent, because like sometimes your key will fit, but it won't unlock.
Jeez.
And I feel like that's sometimes when people get discouraged, bro. And it's like, just because it don't unlock, you know what I'm saying, and it may not fit, bro, you got to keep on knocking, bro. You got to keep on knocking, keep on trying other doors, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes, bro, you need a locksmith.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
You need the locksmith.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel like God has blessed us with people in our life to where you have mentors. Yeah. You have wise counsel. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And you also have knowledge that's just out there. You got ChatGPT, you got books. I mean, it's always a step and a step at a step.
Get that door unlocked.
You compound it. You know what I'm saying? Then figure out like, okay, why isn't, because sometimes bro, how sometimes the door, you got to pull the door back to get it to unlock because it's stuck.
What you talking about? Why you unlocking it?
Yeah.
They say the jiffy.
You get what I'm saying, bro? Yeah. Because sometimes it's like, oh, maybe I'm not trying hard enough.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And sometimes we don't, bro.
Sheesh.
You know what I mean? Like, you get what I'm saying, cuz?
Yeah, I know exactly what
you get what I'm saying, bro?
Sometimes
you gotta
them raggedy doors where you gotta move it back so it can fit through the joint, the slot correctly and stuff. Yeah.
So sometimes you gotta go that extra mile, bro.
But if that door acts like that, that's not the door for me, bro. That ain't for me. No,
that's not true. That's
it's not always that sexy, bro. It's not always that perfect, bro. Like you said, you might have to lift it, you might have to jingle, you might have to pull the key in slightly 3/4 of the way.
Right.
That man, you might have to do some of that. You might have to go like you go even when you get a brand new key, bro. You know what you gotta do when you get a brand new key, bro?
What you gotta do?
You gotta run it through the sharpener a couple times, do the key entry, and keep making sure it's because you gotta break it in. You gotta break it in.
That's good.
But it's like, bro, we think we put it right in. God gave us this brand new vision. This is the new key we got. We put it right in. It ain't work. Abandon the door.
No, that's not that, bro. It's definitely not that. Because, bro, a seed don't just bloom overnight either.
Right, that part.
And I feel like sometimes nowadays we get that super confused, bro, because it's like a lot of stuff is just instant gratification.
What you think brings that confusion more? You think it's just external things like social media, the way people's portraying things, or you think it's our own expectations on it? Like,
I would say it's both, bro. Because, like for me, bro, it took me a while to differentiate. When somebody's speaking on from level 10 and I'm starting on from level 1.
Got you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like sometimes when people's on level 10, they don't always explain how do you get from level 1 to level 5.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to do that digging yourself, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like I said, I always go back to, bro, how bad did you want it? Because it's like, all right, if I hear somebody say one thing, like when they was like, for example, there's that book up there. It's on investment banking.
Okay.
There's like people were saying like you need an MBA to do business or you want to buy businesses and stuff.
Got you.
Meanwhile, it's like that's only if you want to be the one who runs the transactions, not if you're the one who's buying a business.
Okay.
You hire people to do that.
Right.
But it's just like when I heard
somebody with an MBA.
Yeah. But when it's like whenever you hear something like NBA, all right, I'm digging and like, all right, what's that?
Yeah.
Like you gotta find everything out on that subject, bro, because it's like, oh, I didn't know this, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But that's what it comes down to whenever it's like you want to be great, bro.
Yeah,
because it's like
facts.
you learning the skill, bro, and you're pouring into it, and you're looking to become the best at it. You know what I'm saying? Consistent, staying consistent with it, even when you don't feel like it, even when you're tired, bro. Even when, you know what I'm saying, you dealing with stuff in your life. You know what I mean? You got to stay consistent, bro. Like, and then it's like, sometimes that's when it be the hardest, bro.
Yeah, big time.
That's when it be the hardest, but it's like, that's what's differentiate good from great.
That's good. That's great.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
good
man.
from great, because good is like, I could take today off. I've been putting in all this work. You know
That's
what I
exactly
mean?
why you shouldn't take today off, because you've been
That's
putting in
exactly
all this work.
why. You know what
You've
I'm
been
saying?
putting all this work. That's exactly why you shouldn't eat this cake on this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
You've been putting all this work. That's exactly why you shouldn't rest this day, because you're almost there, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You're one step, one door, one knock, one climb away from where you ought to be, bro. And I don't mean your ultimate arrival, but it's another place of succession, bro. Another place of greatness. Like, don't stop, bro.
And I never feel like people fail, bro.
Nah, there ain't no failure out here.
I just feel like people, like, whenever I
Till
hear
you check
different
out.
stories, bro, facts, bro. I just feel like they gave up.
Yeah, like,
That's it. They just gave up, bro.
And unless you actually checked out of this world, bro, I still don't feel like you're not to be deemed a failure up until that point, bro, because you still got chance and opportunity, bro.
No matter what age you are.
Yeah, bro, you could tap out for it. You could say you want to be on the bench for a little bit, but the game's still running in life. You can still tap back in whenever you feel like, you know what I mean, you're ready, or you're actually within the capacity to operate within on the field again. Like, you know what I mean? Because, bro, you hear it, bro, when you talk about consistency, bro, it's funny because you could pay, like, you can go to a conference tomorrow, bro. It'll be some greats up there, bro. They'll drop something slight like that off to you, bro. They won't tell you, like, they'll be like, bro, you got to be consistent. You like, bro, I paid $500 for you to tell me I got to be consistent,
and
bro.
there's so much into that, bro. There's so much game in that, bro.
But they're telling you from their own standpoint how they got where they are, bro, to be able to speak to you as somebody who you obviously respect and admire, to either want to get advice from. Yeah, bro, be consistent. Bro, like, this ain't no
super
game.
Repetitive, bro. Same stuff over and over and over and over and over again, bro. Bro, how you think Kobe's mid was so crazy?
Come on,
bro. Over and over, shooting from the
shots.
same
Why everybody
spots.
sleeping? Why everybody out in the club?
Bro,
he's putting out them shots.
And it's because he held himself to a standard, bro. That's why we got to keep holding ourselves to standards, bro, each and every day, and not keeping some the same, because some need to be set in some.
For sure.
But also
there's some
growing.
Yeah.
Also growing, because it's just like, bro, one man's obedience is connected to so many other people's success. Bro.
Yeah. That's
I hear them boys talk about that all the time, bro.
Yeah, no, that's biblical though.
And it's super real, bro, because we discovered that with each other. With you with the credit stuff, bro. I always talk about that, bro. You learning the game and then gave me the game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's just like, bro, like, we don't understand, like, how if we don't become great, bro, what the cost is going to be if we don't. You got to pay a cost to become great, but you got to also pay a cost if you choose not to become great, bro.
Yeah. You going through the toll either way, bro.
Facts.
You paying some type of debt,
bro, whether you choose to or not.
Yeah, and that's deep, because, like, you don't know it until you get there, and it's like you said about great being so much of the unknown, though. Like, that's another reason why you should be great, bro. Just for the unknown of how you might impact somebody, bro.
Right.
I know for a fact, bro. I've heard some people, give me my flowers and in passing about, whether it's social media, a post I made, or I needed to hear that, or thanks for, y'all pie is dope. But I don't even know these people watch it sometimes, bro. And it's like refreshing to me, because I don't do it for nobody. You know what I mean? Like, I do it because God compelled me to do this.
Heavy.
You feel me? But it's like, that's how I am waking up on every day, bro. I don't go to the gym to post on the gram, bro. I don't eat the way I eat for nobody else, bro.
That's greatness.
Yeah, what I mean, bro.
That's greatness.
To be honest, bro, I probably eat worse in public than I do in private.
Mm-hmm.
I don't let that go over your heads.
That's
like
heavy.
I'll probably eat, and I at some point early in my phase, and hear me figuratively, early in my phase, I used to eat more like less restricted, or not restricted because I don't like that word. I used to eat less or more loosely in the beginning of my phase than I do now, where I'm way more disciplined because I used to try to like make people feel good about themselves by me eating looser, because me eating and being disciplined used to intimidate other people, and I also didn't want them to think I was perfect. So I would literally be flawed sometime in the moments, indulge in something I surround, you know what I mean, to make other people feel comfortable and let them know, like, because I do stuff. I'm not perfect on this journey, but I'm probably more disciplined on the background, because when it's me versus me, bro, I beat myself up, bro. Like, nobody could beat me more than I could beat me, bro. So
that's super heavy.
Yeah, I mean,
and that's bro. That's what's part of being great. When you was talking, I was looking up the definition, and it says great. It says of an extent, amount, or intensity considerably above the normal or average. That's what this is, bro.
Come on,
1% better.
Yeah.
Every day.
Yeah.
So it's like, if your plan is to do 10,
yeah,
you do 11.
Yeah.
That's part of being
That's
great.
good.
But I want to speak to you talking about holding yourself accountable when nobody's watching. Bro, I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I'm thankful to everybody who say I'm proud of you. You inspire me.
Yeah.
And
so all the flowers given.
Yeah, just all the flowers. You know what I'm saying? But bro, I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I appreciate that, bro. That don't move me, bro.
I hear you.
Cause it's just like, I don't do it for everybody to clap their hands, bro. Because the ones I'm doing it for ain't here yet. I'm doing it for some of the ones that's here. But bro, you know what I always tell you, bro. It's for the generations to come,
Big
bro.
time.
Because it's like, that's where it's gonna matter. That's one of the places where it's gonna matter. No, where it's gonna matter most is on Judgment Day.
Yeah.
But those is one of the
say second to it.
you know what I mean? But to where the generations that come, bro, that's what's gonna matter, because bro, it's more just about having wealth is about giving them options.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Giving them the resources to become great. You know what I mean? Like they seen Lil Divine.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Last episode.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's about giving them the option to become great and having the resources. You know what I mean? Because it's just like, whenever it's like, there is them dark times, you know what I mean, where it's like, you just beating yourself up, holding yourself accountable. But it's like, at the end of the day, bro, I think that we need that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's just like, that's what keep us moving, because it's like, I can't measure myself against you, because our past isn't the same.
Right. For sure.
You know what I mean? So it's like, it's on me to push myself farther, because it's like, I can't depend on just no other person to push me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because if I do, what happens when that person switch up?
Jeez.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
What happens, bro? Then you just lose all your fuel.
And then
You know
what?
what I mean?
Then you Kobe again. He was the greatest practicer, bro. Ain't nobody clapping in practice. Ain't no cheerleaders in practice.
Bro, sometimes you in there by yourself.
Most time he was there when the gym was locked, bro. He was there when everybody else was out there, you know what I mean, doing what they do. But what's keeping him going in that? The performance that he actually is able to the altitude is able to perform when it comes to game day. That comes from them days when nobody was around, them nights when nobody was around, them hours when nobody was around, when he didn't feel like being there, when he didn't probably want to be there, but he knew it was the cost that needed counted if he wanted to be great. We got to do that in all facets of our life, bro. And like, it's easier said than done always. Don't get it messed up. Like,
Bro, because you're doing above the norm.
So that's what the definition said, right?
Bro, facts.
So great is going above the norm, like, and
it says considerably above the normal or average.
And to be honest, there's a lot of us out here, and I really don't like to say us, and when I'm speaking to this, but I'm gonna say it because we all come from a place, right? But there's a lot of us out here who are okay with being average, and sometimes, you know, nobody probably will really admit that. it's probably really rare that somebody would say I'm okay with being average, but there is the few who will say it because they're honest with themselves and content. But a lot of us would say, you know, we're living above the norm or and above average, but the bank account say differently. I don't mean the physical bank account. I mean that what you're invested into your life. You know what I mean? Like the fruit of your life says differently.
Oh, heck yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it don't add up and say you're being great. Like me and Duane spoke about a couple episodes about, you know, just plants. I can't sit here and say I'm giving my plants my all and they're not producing fruit. That's not being me. That's not me being honest, bro. Like, and you can be this person. You can say, well, it ain't raining enough. It ain't enough sun outside. Pittsburgh ain't
Excuses,
that.
bro.
You could blame all the external factors, bro. But you know there's something that you can do out of your control to make that. And then if it's not nothing to do with your control, it's something beyond you. So go ahead and go to that and depend on that more than anything. But I'm saying, like, bro, we can be honest and say, like, in this season, I'm not being great, bro. I affirm yourself to be great because, like bro said, everything that you have to be great, everything that you need to be great, you have now. You have it instilled in you. You have it to develop and to cultivate. But you got to use it.
Bro, and you got to practice to pull it out.
Sheesh.
Bro, Kobe was Kobe when he first picked up a basketball, bro.
All right, come on.
Kobe was Kobe when he first picked up a basketball.
That part.
Michael Jordan was Michael Jordan when he first picked up a basketball.
That part.
Anybody that you think of, bro, was already who they are before you even knew them.
Did that mean
before they even knew who they were?
Did that mean they was the athlete that they was when they went? When you know when Kobe
what you mean by that?
When they first picked up the ball, was they great in that sport, or were they just great because they cultivated their gifts?
No, bro. I feel like everybody's meant to be great, but you have to. So listen, let me go back a little.
Yeah. Walk on it.
Everybody's greatness is inside of them.
Yeah.
But you have to do. So there's two ways that there's probably a few ways, but I'm gonna just name two. You unlock it through life experiences.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some life experiences take you to the next level. Yeah. I have experienced that. Number two is you unlock it from pulling it out of you.
Yeah.
How do you pull it out of you?
Yeah. With some ways you would think.
I would say the way I pulled it out of me was, what was I interested in?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? What caught my attention? What did I find that I'm good at? You know what I'm saying? Right. And then once I found what I was good at, I'm like, oh, okay, I see I'm skilled in this. But then it was a stepping stone, because just because you're good at it now, don't mean it's not meant to take you to the next level. And I'm learning that now in this season that I'm in. You know what I mean? Like,
that's good.
I'm in cars now, but I'm looking to get in real estate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And become an investor. You know what I mean? Like I mentioned before, like I want to be one of the greatest investors. But you got to pull it out, bro. You feel me? So it's like constantly focusing and pouring in on a skill, learning everything you could learn, you know, and also taking action, because, bro, without, you know, taking action, bro, all that knowledge is just useless.
Yeah, big time.
You know what I mean? But what's your take on that?
No, that's real. And then, like you said, taking it up out of you and then exercising it and putting it into action. You know, there's many things on which we internalize that crystallize within the inside, and they never actually become, you know, manifested things. They never actually are the fruit that actually comes forward. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you see a seed set up on a windshield and it never becomes a tree it was meant to be, meaning, and it never bear that fruit it was meant to bear. And it's like, and I guess in a practical sense, like, you know, there's many things on which we had to exercise in our life to bring forth fruit. I think, like you said, even with the we're gonna keep going back, because we know we don't talk about some greats if we're gonna talk about the greats, like, you know, Kobe, Mike. Like, I don't even go here. You know, like you said about different seasons too. You know, think of like a Lamar Jackson in college, bro. Great runner.
quarterback. But as he went to the league, he had to learn how to really sling that rock a little differently, because who he was in college was not who he had to be in the NFL, in the pro league. He had to grow to be something more. Yeah, who he was already was great for that.
He had to give up that comfort too.
Yeah, big time, and the world was against him, thinking he couldn't do it. Yeah, so it's like, that's going to be that in life sometime. The world's going to be against you based off of who you were, thinking that you can't evolve and advance to who you
I love that, bro.
Who you're meant to be, who you're called to be. So it's like, even for our lives, like, there's some things of us now, like, that God is calling for more of us to be, so that we can be great, so that we can operate within greatness. Like, I would say I'm a great father right now.
Yes.
Just got into fatherhood. I know there's so much more I aspire to be.
But you're doing the definition, bro. You're doing above average.
I would say so. And
you're doing above average.
And it's debatable, because anybody can say that. But check my fruit.
Yeah,
man. Glory to God, because I don't know what that sounds boastful, but I'm saying it because I want people to know. Because again, sometimes we only see greats when they up there on them higher platforms. Like, we don't see greats that walk around our neighborhood and know that they're great.
And that's super big, bro. And that's one of the reasons why I'm like, bro, I gotta do a different route, because another thing that is what drive me is to let boys know where I came from, bro.
Yeah,
it's possible, bro.
Where you come from?
God choose, huh?
Where you come from?
I came from a rural neighborhood. I came from the Duke, bro. I came from the Duke. And there's some greats that came out of there, but
no doubt.
I feel like sometimes we always shoot towards playing sports or rapping, or you know what I mean, going to college. And all them things are great.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? All them things is super heavy, but I don't think that it should be put on just them routes, you know what I'm saying, on them filters. Like, you shouldn't have to filter yourself. You should be able to dig in and see how can I contribute, you know what I'm saying, and what I was put here to do. You know what I mean? So that's one of the biggest things, though, bro. Like, is that, like, I really want to inspire boys and where I come from, and to just let them know, like, bro, it's possible. Like, even if you're dealing with all the odds you're dealing with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's possible, bro. Like, it's there. You know what I'm saying? You just got to go grab it. You know what I mean? And one of my favorite greats is Reginald Lewis, bro. He was one of the first boys back then in, like, the 1980s, I think it was, bro. He almost did $1 billion deal, bro. You got to understand, bro. That's back when racism was one of the biggest things out. He almost did $1 billion deal. You know what I'm saying? He did, like, a $990 million deal, bro, in business. And I'm like, but that's crazy.
That's heavy.
Yeah. He was really denying what people were saying about him.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And it's just like, and I love that, bro, because it's like, bro, when people's doubting you, bro, that's one of the best things, bro. Yeah. And it's like, because it's like, oh, you doubting me because you only see me who I am now. I know what I can become. And it's like, this is just the beginning. You ain't really see nothing yet.
Yeah, that's where it always is. Like, I feel like I aspire to always feel like that. So I feel like that's where the hunger and the thirst continues. Like, you know what I mean? Like, no matter what we accomplish, I feel like we gotta be grounded enough to say, I'm just getting started, bro. Like, when you live each day like that, like, how I look at it sometimes, like, each day, bro, I wake up, bro, my gas tank is always on E, bro. I gotta fill up my tank every day if I want to get somewhere throughout my day.
Right.
I don't never want to look at it like I'm full and then I just, kind of float through the day carelessly.
No.
Yeah,
don't be absent.
Like, absent minded.
Be present.
Like, I wanna be intentional, bro. And intentionality is something that you gotta really lock in spiritually, physically, and mentally to gain a sense of intentionality. And that's something I aspire. I read books on it. I'm reading more books on it. And some of that, sometimes to learn how to be intentional isn't always direct in the intention. Like, sometimes you have to learn things that are, segues of intentionality, like discipline. You can learn intentionality but not have discipline, and then you can't intentionally be disciplined. You can't.
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
your key won't fit in the keyhole.
It's not, bro. It's simply not, because for one, you're not either gonna want to put it in there every day because
you're not disciplined enough.
You're not disciplined
enough.
You're
gonna be operating off of preference and that principle.
There it goes, bro. Yeah, no, it definitely congruent, bro. It definitely come in there because you gotta really understand principle, bro. And when you apply principle, it's adding the cost. Like, and I love to do that, bro. Even when you say that, I love to really add the cost and things like when people be like, bro, you could a little bit of this won't hurt. You know, a little bit of, and then you fill in the blank, alcohol, a little bit of junk food, a little bit of not getting sleep at night, a little bit of whatever you say, bro. It's like
a little bit turns into a lot,
bro. It turns into compounds, bro. A little. If I look at a little as a positive thing, and I see how little can turn into something big on a positive measure, I gotta look at it the same thing in a negative manner.
Cause that's like, bro, you gotta hit that. You gotta hit that. Wow, you gotta hit that. I mean, that's real though, bro. That's real.
But it's like we like to apply the compound effect when we want to. Like we like to apply the compound effect when we say, you know, I go to the gym 3 days a week, I'll accomplish my physique that I want. But we don't want to apply the compound effect when we eat 5 days of trash. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, and you know, nobody likes to hear me talk about food stuff because
because it's the truth.
Yeah, it's the truth, and it's discouraging from somebody who looks decent. But you got some people who come up to you and say, well, you know, you look good, bro. Why do you go to the gym? Huh?
Bro, that don't mean nothing.
Bro, it means everything. That's why I'm coming to the gym, because I look good and I want to remain my face. I want to grow, bro. But people will say literally like, you don't need to go to the gym. You look fine. No, that's why I need to go.
But those are people who's not operating at the level of being great, bro.
They think it's a preference, bro. This is principle, bro. I ain't worked this hard. I didn't get here to give up and say, all right, I'm good now. Maybe I'll take a month off the gym now. No, I look good.
No, that's where discipline. That's where you're not having discipline, bro. That's why it's so important to have that. And then also, bro, pride, bro. Yeah. I feel like pride is what gets so many people caught up, bro. Is that pride, bro? They're not ruling it to look dumb or not even. I don't even want to use the word dumb because there's so many negative connotations with that.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? But they're not willing to look like, oh, I don't know yet. Yet's a key word. You know what I'm saying? I don't know yet, so I'm going to ask you questions. I'm going to look up this. I'm going to ask the questions that may be an obvious answer. Like, bro, put your pride aside. If you want to become great, bro, you're not looking at how somebody else is going to look at me, bro. All that's, bro, you might as well, bro, listen, bro.
It's wise to be a fool.
Bro, I'm going to talk straight to y'all, bro. Like, for real, bro. If you really want to become this person that you could see yourself being or that you want to be or that person that you say, like, I want to be like them, bro. Yeah. Throw all that, I care about what this person think about me or how they look at me out the window. I don't care if it's your mom, your dad, your grandma, your best friend, your only brother, your only sister, anybody,
pastor, your minister, your loved one, anybody.
Bro, throw that out the window, bro. Facts. Throw it out the window because it's like, bro, they can't define you, bro. They don't. Bro,
respectfully,
bro, some stuff is just given to you, bro, and people's not gonna understand until they see it in the physical, bro. Some things are just in your head. People's not gonna understand until they see it in the physical. So if it's in your head, bro, and it's your vision, bro, you're the only one who could see it, bro, then, bro, operate off of that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying operate toxically or anything like that, but, bro, move the way that you're meant to move, bro, because it's like, bro, you have to, bro, the only reason why I'm really on this topic, bro, and I'm like stressing it so much and poured into it so much because, bro, we don't understand, bro, on how it's going to affect so many different people if we don't reach the greatness that we're meant to reach, bro. Jeez. We don't understand, bro. We just don't understand on how it's really going to hurt some people, bro. That kid might not be able to go to college because you didn't reach your greatness and you wasn't able to pour into them. That family may be waiting on that turkey drive, but you didn't reach your greatness, so you can't have that turkey drive. That person might be looking for somebody to look up to, but they can't look up to that person because you didn't reach that greatness. So now they got to wait for either them to try to do it and figure it out or somebody else to they got to wait 10 more years, bro, because you didn't do what you were supposed to do in your time, bro. That's why I'm saying, bro, it's so important to operate above average, bro. And it's like, we got to stop thinking that we got time, bro, because it's like, we're not guaranteed it, bro.
Yeah.
We're not, bro. Like, we're not guaranteed to have another pod to shoot.
Yeah.
Say I love you to anybody again.
Yeah.
We're not guaranteed nothing, bro. So we got to stop putting stuff off on tomorrow. I'm going to do this or I'm going to do that. Nah, bro. Listen, when that opportunity presents itself, bro, you got to take that, bro.
Yeah.
Facts. And it's like, whether you hit it or not, bro, as long as you don't get up, bro, you're going to hit it, bro. You're going to be able to grab it. You know what I mean?
Swing.
So it's like, bro, anytime that you feel like, oh, I'm going to stop just because this person's feeling uncomfortable or anything like that, bro, like I said, bro, throw it out the window, bro.
Count out the cost, bro, because
Facts. Throw it out the window.
Sometimes
bigger than that.
Your purpose is somebody's process, and sometimes your process is somebody's purpose.
Mm-hmm.
So it's bigger than you, bro. Literally, what you just said is bigger than you, and
Bigger than you,
it's
bro.
always, you should always feel like that. And sometimes it's belittling. It feels belittling, to say something that's bigger than you. But when you realize you just a piece in the puzzle, bro, it's humbling. It's humbling, bro. But every piece is important. It don't matter how small the piece is. It don't matter how large the piece is. The puzzle can't get finished until every piece is in place, bro. So no matter what puzzle piece you define yourself as, know you're important. It don't matter what you define yourself as. You are defined, and you need to have that identity known so that you can fit the right place in the puzzle that you divinely meant to be in, bro. Wherever you're meant to be in, you need to be in place, bro. And that takes you doing the seeking, doing the searching, and understanding, and then knowing when you find that place that you're worthy of being there, bro. No matter, it don't matter what your parents think. It don't matter what nobody else, nothing else external thinks or shows you to be, any other thing opposing to you. What is true, bro. Live within that trueness.
Facts.
If you are to be this certain puzzle piece and you know where you fit, stand there. And I'm talking about in honesty and truancy and purity. Like, don't try to manipulate the circle. Don't try to manipulate the puzzle. Don't try to force yourself and do all this chiseling that isn't in congruency of how God made you, bro. Because sometimes we do that, bro. You try to maybe fit somebody else's puzzle piece, trying to copy their recipe, trying to do what they do.
But, bro,
and
you can't put a square block in a round hole.
That part, bro. And you don't try to, bro. It's going to be painful. It's going to cause a lot of pain throughout your life, bro. So, let this be liberty to you at this moment, bro. Like, and just allow you to truly be in the divinity that you deserve to be in. Because, again, your purpose is somebody's process.
Yes.
Your process is somebody's purpose. Operate within it. Like bro said, little small stuff that we could just speak to. Yeah, there's other ways that it could and probably would get done because none of us are the end all be all. Let's make that clear. None of us are the end all be all of the next person's destiny, but we do have some influence on it. We do have some impact on it. If I didn't do the steps I did to do what I needed to do, credit wise, house wise, do this, be able to throw the oop to bro.
Who knows how long would it took?
We just don't know, bro. Facts. The mistakes he might have had to make in the midst of it. Like, sometimes it's even just the exposure. Sometimes we don't even know that this is a possibility for us. Like, we don't even know that I could be 21 and buy a home. I don't know. I never heard nobody in their 20s with 700 credit. I don't even know what people do with credit.
Bro, I didn't even know what credit.
Bro,
boys didn't even know what credit was, bro.
That's
boys
deep.
Didn't even know what credit was, bro.
I don't remember that part of knowing you where you didn't know what credit was, so that's deep.
Bro, boys didn't even know, like, oh, I'm an adult. I turned 18. I need credit. Bro, you think you could just go back hard, bro? No, bro.
Sheesh.
That's not how the game go. But all in all, we ain't gonna hold y'all for too long.
Sheesh. Yeah,
bro,
man.
Get started, bro.
Oh, there you go.
Get started, bro.
Get started.
Even if it's small, get started. You can do it. It's all inside you. Remember, you just gotta pull it out. And sometimes you gotta be patient and wait and let life happen. But not hold on, let me rewind. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like how I put that. But sometimes just stay consistent.
Yeah.
Life will happen.
Yeah.
It'll take you to another level.
Yeah.
Don't let that make you fall backwards. Yeah. Sometimes it'll make you fall forward. But keep on going. You got it inside you. You're already great.
Yeah. It's there.
Just pull it out.
Ain't no sizes. Like,
facts.
Small, big, medium, large. You can say all them different sizes and stuff, but at the end of the day, where you meant to be? What are you meant to do? The sizes that come from external opinions, external perspectives.
That's good.
Only time you really get the size and stuff is when you go and compare, or else you don't say big, small, medium for real. You know Yeah, I mean,
your goal is never too big. Never too big, or your goal is never too small.
and the process to get to that is never too small, big, or whatever. Charge it to the game. If you getting 2 cents back on $1, you're winning.
Heck shit.
Yeah, I mean, if you gaining some interest, the government tax us 6% on $1, 7% on $1, more depending on the state, whatever. They're winning off of that, bro. That ain't nothing. What's 7 cents to $1?
It turned into a lot, bro.
Right,
I see them credit cards, bro. You see that on that 1.5, bro. That 1.5 turned into 200 quick.
Yeah, I mean, so it's like clearly there's some large effect in this, especially. Man, if you want to know something's effective, you better see what the government doing.
Yeah,
if they doing it, it must be working.
Heck shit.
But count all the tax in your life. 2%, 1%,
yes,
whatever. You know what I mean? Count it all, add it all up, and know that it all will get you to where you are destined to be. That's it, man.
That's it.
It's another banger. This is good stuff, man. You know, we here. Our momentum's about to go crazy from here on out. You know,
we going up, bro.
Yeah. That's the only way.
1% better.
That's it. Each day, man.
Love
you know, Nerd, you showed out through 1% on today.
Yes,
DJ
sir.
Morale, you know, you lived through him on today.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Did his thing on the sticks, man. But we out. We gonna see y'all when we see y'all.
Peace.